Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. And I did a little work on the new factory. Alright, let me walk you through what I done. What I done? I added a main cargo right there. It has, what, 2 million? 2.1 million volume. And I've increased the reactor, so I think we are using, well, we're using most of it. I know it only says 10%, but that's because all of the factories are turned off. Let's see, what else have I've made a hallway with a bathroom and a transport room here. And I've done this control room, so I have my button. You didn't need to watch me do this again. Design these buttons to have everything on, only the common, and everything off. Put this hallway in, and I added these little windowlings here. So you'll be able to look down into their cargo bay. Or to the main cargo. I think that's cool. And I probably have some factories on this side where you can look into their cargo. First, you'll see all this nonsense. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use red alerts on this particular factory. Let's do this with a little better. We'll replace. So we're just going to get rid of all these. Camera and replace. There we go. Clear. And that's like 75 long. There we go. And I've went through the horrible, tedious process of wiring everything up. So everything has its appropriate recipe, has a button tied to it, is linked to its appropriate factory enhancers, is linked to the cargo hold, and the hold is linked to everything. I know, it's horrible. I've also worked out ratios and whatnot. For example, white paint here. I figured out how much white paint we needed from looking at all of these, and I figured it up and put in the correct number of white paint theoretically. One of those is white paint that's standard, that's hardener, advanced hardener, and Fertikeen ingots. And all of this, I believe you watched me set up most of that. So everything should be fine-tuned so this wing produces 100 of everything, if it can. So, we need to test it. How are we going to test it? Well, we can't test it because we don't have anything being produced. So we need to fix that. We're going to come onto this side of the factory. And we're going to grab us a 2x3 room. It here. So let's see. Let's grab one of these. Plop that there. Then take you out 10. There we go. Now let's paste it right there. All right. Then get rid of that there. Awesome. And let's turn out these lights. I guess we could just go steal my thing from before, but we're not gonna. Let's see. Let's go with blue light. 2. Because the block we want is blue. See, and let's go. I did some sort of cool pipe pattern here, didn't I? Then let's see what I had factory. No, not factory. I had mass enhancers. There. And let's just throw a capsule refinery up in here. If I can find it. Capsule refinery. And over here, we're going to add a display module and a small activator. Gonna turn him this way, and we're gonna go Cap Refinery. I probably spelled that wrong, but don't care right now. And control. There we go. So it should be on. Awesome. I don't have to set up a recipe because it doesn't really need it. And let's go on this side and get our hallway. Hallway T, paste, except it needs to be this way. You know what? I didn't want to do this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no. No, I do want to do it this way. Because this is going to be a terminus, I think. This is, like I said, I wanted the hallway to come across so you can see all the cool stuff. But we'll live. Okay, get rid of that because we don't need it. And then we're going to link you to the main, and the main is going to pull from you. All right. But I don't have anything in here. So, you're turned off. Let us then find all of the good stuff. Throw some Hattel in there, and some Centier, Matisse, and Rammet, Verret, Bastion, Parsine, Nox, Thrins, Gisper, Zerkaner, Surtees, Fertikeen, 2 Fertikeens, Sapson, Masset. You also want Lucra, Chabaz, Cinnabar, Sigil, Larimar. Nope, I don't want carved Varus. I just want Varus. Varus? Dolum, not carved Dolum, although I do like carved Dolum. Dolum and Tect. And we are over capacity. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Yeah, there are 8 blocks that produce colors. So being over capacity, we are going to recapacitate. That's what, did I say 75? Oh, those are the blocks I dropped. It's going to be what, 10? That's 20 wide. It's 75 long? Oh, that's tall. 75 tall long? Oh, nope, it's just 70. 60? That's 70. All right. And let's drop it down. There we go. Give her a second to figure out, hey, I have more cargo space. Does that take me to what? 2.8 million. That's 3 million. Let's go. Oh, let's go down one more. Another 10. That shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that should take us probably to more than 4 million. So we're good. Right. So we readjusted that. Now we need you and some of these fancy dancy factory enhancers. You know what? No, let's run the factory enhancers this way. I don't have to have anything bordering this, so let's go with 50. I can go 50 this way, I think. That's 5 times 50. That's a bunch. And now this is going to get really angry at my, I don't even know how many that is. All right, factory production. It's 30, I don't know. That's a whole bunch. All right. Why did you only pull that? Oh, because you don't have the cargo space to deal with that. So we're going to undo that. Oops. Undo. We need a cargo space. 1, 2, 3, 4, I know I don't need that much, but it's overflow. That is more, that's probably good. Again, this is going to be more or less a trickle factory. So we're going to start this up, and it is now producing everything. Lots of everything. So let's see if that is sufficient to produce everything. So turn on everything. We are now using 40% of my overblown reactor. We're going to give it a few cycles to cycle. Then we're going to start looking in here. We got the Fertikeen ingots. We got... let's see, metal mesh. You have to give it a little bit to cycle, or my factory's not factoring. Recipe, what are you missing? You're missing gray. What are you missing? Fertikeen capsules. Okay. Are you eating all my Fertikeen? You need to pull directly from that. Yeah, it's eating all my Fertikeen. So let's come down here, and we're going to all off. Then we're going to do another one of these over here. I'm going to do a cargo storage, and it's going to... No, it's not going to pull from there. You are going to pull from here. You are going to add single Fertikeen or raw. Oh, I don't know that many. 5,000 pull up to 0. Okay. So then you are going to grab from there. Well, I've already went through that much Fertikeen? Wow. Okay, so you are just a secondary Fertikeen producer. Fertikeen factory. Alright. And we're gonna come here, and you are gonna control both of those. So you are just making Fertikeen. And you are just pulling... Oh no, you're not just pulling, you're pulling from everything on Earth. There. So now I need some more storage for these things. I said that was, what, 50? Oh no, that's tallness. 5, 50 by 50. That is going to be the storage for that thing, and you are going to get a couple extra of these. 5. Purely for Fertikeen. Okay. And what's your storage look like? Let's give you a little more storage. There we go. You are strictly storage for... Oh, wrong way. I don't like working on stations. I can never remember which way my axes are. Oops. No. The blocks, not the... the spaces, not the blocks. There we go. There. So now I have this machine dedicated, so the whole one pulls everything and sorts it. This one will do... This is this one's job, but in Fertikeen only. This is pulling... It's definitely... This is... It's pulling faster than the other. You don't need 25k of... How much is that? 5,000? You don't really need 5,000 either, do you? You just need a handful. We're gonna go like 10. Because I don't want backup happening, or too much backup happening. 1,000, and we're gonna leave it at 500. Let's get back in our block and take one more out. There we go. 500. Which is gonna be what? 40, 50,000 Fertikeen? Which is fine with me. Because it's getting processed faster than you can imagine. Alright. Now, let's see if my throughput is working here. All off. Now, everybody on. Now I should see something other than Fertikeen ingots being built. Come on. Where are we? Okay, there we go. Our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 colors. And they're not gonna work properly. It's gonna say, oh, wait a minute. What happened to my color? Oh, they got eaten to make standard. So they're gonna cycle in and out for a little while. There we go. Because now these standards are gonna get eaten and then they're going to produce advanced. That's why we don't have all the colors, because reasons. Let's see. Why are my advanced not making? You are pulling. Did I not do you right? I did you right. Recipe, standard hardener. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Right. You recipe, advanced green armor. Am I not making green? Oh, I'm not. Wait a minute. Why am I not making green? Alright, so let's see here. Green, green, green. You're not making green because you don't have green paint. Why don't you have green paint? Because this didn't set for green paint. Green paint. Alright, there we go. That's producing white paint. Alright, we're gonna pop that out. Because I keep looking at it thinking it's brown paint, but it's not brown paint because there is no brown paint. Black paint, blue. Always check your work because you have done something wrong. I don't care if you think you have or not. You have done something wrong. Ah, there we go. Now we have some green blocks. Now wondering why we're not getting advanced armor. You should have more than enough. Yeah, you have green. You have, because you're not getting hardener. Why aren't you getting hardener? Because you need Fertikeen ingots. Why aren't you getting Fertikeen ingots? They should be in the, well, they should be in the thing. You're pulling from there and you're pulling from here. You should have more Fertikeen ingots than you can know what to do with. Is it because you don't have enough cargo? It might be because it doesn't have enough cargo space. So we're going to rectify that and give it a line of cargo space. We give it 2 lines of cargo space because we're feeling generous. There we go. It didn't have enough cargo space to pull in everything it needed. That's why it wasn't producing a standard hardener or advanced hardener. And now we should see, we're going to set that on, yeah, we're going to set this to main. And we want to set this as personal cargo as well. Now we should be seeing, yep, advanced starting tick in. Awesome. So now we can come down here and I only want the common ones. So it's going to do my grays. basically. Actually, you don't need to be common for advanced. I do use quite a bit of brown standard for things like seats and whatnot, so I want to leave it on trickle. Okay. Well, you need to be on because you're on. And I need all the requisites. All right. So now I should be racking up lots of Fertikeen and blocks. Ah. And unlike the other factory, this one works. Amazing, isn't it? Okay, so we have fixed the flow of Fertikeen. The factory is turned on and running. So we are going to go F2-5. Save it. And we're using half of this reactor, so, or well, 46.6%, so we're all good. Awesome. Look at it fill up. It's beautiful. Actually, it shouldn't fill up. That one, anyway. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I will dig you cats later.